Hello, it's been a while since I made a video, and I've kind of been taking some time away because I wasn't 100% certain what I want to make next. I like doing the narration stuff. Granted, I've only done one so far, but I've enjoyed that. So if you guys liked that as well, leave a comment down below on what you would like to hear narrated next, and I'll see what I can do about putting that together. Additionally, I started a new job recently, which I'm not at liberty to discuss, but it's got a bit of a weird schedule at the moment, and so I have not been able to really invest any time into doing any research or even streaming lately. So yeah, that's kind of it in a nutshell on why I've been absent for so long. I'm working on trying to get better about being more consistent with releasing content, which is why I'm interested in doing the narrations, because those are quick and easy, don't really require a whole lot of research, and it's just something fast and interesting. Today is more of talking head, so to speak. If you've been paying attention to the internet in the last couple of weeks, or you're, active on Twitter or other forms of social media like YouTube, then you've probably seen Chet Goldstein's video where he exposes another YouTuber known as EDP445 or EDP445 for soliciting and willfully attempting to meet a minor child for adult activity. Just phrase it that way. I have to be careful about how I word things because YouTube likes to, demonetize you for saying certain words or completely remove your videos, when you talk about certain topics. At least they do that to certain people. But lo and behold, if you're a on this platform, you're safe. Don't worry about that. You're good to go. But don't call them out, especially not celebrities. That's a great way to get false flagged, have your content removed, and yeah. I'm not bitter, you're bitter. Anyway, I don't know much about EDP445. I've heard a few things, here and there, back and forth for quite some time now about he's solicited minor children before in the past. He's met up with minor female children in the past. And he's overall a disgusting guy. I haven't done a whole lot of research on him. I think I said that already. But yeah, not a great guy. And yet he thrives on YouTube, which is interesting, but not surprising. So Chet Goldstein and his little network of people, or whatever he's plugged into, I don't really know what that may be, recently caught EDP445 in the act of trying to meet a 13-year-old child. And it's a very, very bizarre video. It's like 55 minutes to an hour long, somewhere in that ballpark, and it's just... the whole thing reads very strange, and it's not just because of the way that EDP answers the questions, because he admits to everything. He admits to every single bit of it. It's a strange video because the questions feel scripted, I think is the best way that I could frame this. I don't think it is, but the questions definitely come off as rehearsed, especially the little guy that's wearing the face mask the whole time. There's this, I don't know, there's an air of him trying to give off this domineering personality, and it just doesn't read well on him. It comes off very fake and disingenuous, and yeah, it definitely made me question what I was watching. And I'm pretty much watched the whole thing before I started to get bored, because it was a lot of repetitive questions saying the same thing over and over and over again. And then Chet would try to throw a couple of insults at EDP, which is, I get it. You're doing an amateur version of TCAP, but it's also very unprofessional. And yeah, Chris Hansen used to throw jabs at the creeps that they would catch. But as much as I don't like Hansen, there was a sense of... I don't know how to explain it. It's just different. This came off as a bit of a reach for the insults. And again, the whole thing was fucking weird. I don't know how else to frame this for you. You can go and watch the video yourself. This particular video is not going to be about EDP445. Maybe I'll look at that in the future, but I feel like there's enough content creators out there right now that have probably talked about that situation enough that I'm not going to be able to offer you anything different. What I'm more interested in is discussing Chet Goldstein, or at least that's the title of the channel. I don't know the guy's real name. I can't imagine that that's who he really is, but he's not a great person. And Moist Critical covered this recently himself. I haven't watched that. I caught the first maybe 5 minutes of that video before I started looking into Chet myself, and Chet and his little group of buddies, I guess, have a bit of an amateur network of catching online. And the way it seems is that they use burner channels or something along those lines. I don't know the fucking details, man. Don't ask me. Anyways, the point is that Chet is not exactly a model citizen either. As a matter of fact, it's really hard for me personally to applaud Chet and his band of misfits for catching EDP 445. Or 445, or I'm just going to say EDP from here on out because it's just, I don't know, I'm stumbling over my words. Anyways, it's hard for me to give them a pat on the back or applaud them for catching EDP in the act of meeting a 13-year-old child when Chet himself and his friends aren't exactly, not exactly clean themselves. So after doing a little bit of research, I would say, it wasn't hard to find that, yeah, Chet's a bit of a racist, a bit of a homophobe, makes a lot of jokes about, you know, people of color, makes jokes about Jewish culture, and has actually used real minors as bait for online creeps, as well as circulated his own nude photos from when he was in high school. So congratulations, bonehead, because you technically shared your own CP, which is, you know, when you conduct yourself in a fashion where you call a Black Lives Matter organization and prank call them and just hurl racial slurs with hard R's at them, I can't imagine you're the most intelligent person on the planet. As a matter of fact, I would have to wager that a rock has more wits about it. Anyways, enough of me rambling. I just show you myself and you can decide. Let's do that.
How are you?
Did you know that there were some black guys in the squadron that went on the beach even though they can't swim? It's very cool.
I have a 3-year-old in my basement that's like lacking vitamin D. I need to give this to her. It's my birthday, so I'm being generous for one day to her.
I don't think that's what you're supposed to say out loud.
What?
That you have somebody in your face. It's a window in the basement.
I provide her with plenty of D, just not the vitamin part.
Oh no, that's not good either.
Oh, really?
Not if it's a child.
Well, I was tired of being a virgin, so...
Oh, dude, you can't say fucking on the live stream.
Shit,
It's
bad.
Dude, the are gonna get offended and report us.
Oh, you right.
What the fuck is wrong with you? This guy just said racist creep. Ugh.
Where are you, black?
Yeah. It's probably a fucking angry or something.
Oh, you right.
I don't want to eat anything right now. What the fuck, racist for real? From your hip to your neck, the shirt. Yeah. Yeah. Take it off. Cause they ask. Wait, what? Yeah. Predators ask for a lot of pictures, man. They're sick. Go ahead, take off your shirt. Okay. Do that and stick your tongue out. As you're doing it, yeah. Mm-hmm. Wait, what? You promise you're 13. Yeah. Yeah. Now just start going up and down with it. Okay. That's because you said. I know. How do you call yourself a Hindu going after a 13-year-old? 13 is too old for Hindus. What is your problem? Yes, he was asking a 13-year-old girl outside her.
What did you do that for? No, I didn't do that.
I know. He said it is shaped like a pyramid, and she's like, "What is a pyramid?
What's he do for work?
Please.
I'm not gonna fire you. Instead of fire, I'm gonna blow you up."
Please don't.
This is how Predator Poachers is going to leave our mark on this Walmart. We're going to go to every mobile device and put Grindr on there.
Grindr. Grinder. Oh, dude, if it said reinstall, I probably would have an HIV from touching this. Coincidentally, as his life was going down the Dwayne. Look, just because your small little Asian wee-wee is the size of a 14-year-old doesn't mean you just a 14-year-old. No, I know. Because you are still 33. Well, no Bruce Lee on us. He's doing the walk of shame, as in W-O-K of shame. Walk.
I have finished weeding the paper. There's no more left to say. Time to throw it in trash. Be very respectful.
So, an 11-year-old girl? No. Talk to me. I've been talking to you for months. So talk. Hey, man. Stop walking like an Egyptian and just come talk to me. Wait, is that an explosive in an Arab's freaking mouth? Hey, take the A. No. Start saying wetback and spick and beaner because I'm also a North American and Mexico is in North America. So technically I can say it, okay? Basically my beaner and wetback pass, that actually comes on my birth certificate because it says born in North America. Yeah, I'm just gonna start saying, wetback and beaner now because I'm North American and stuff. And yeah, it's my privilege, it's my right.
Parade, I don't know, but don't go robbing stores because that's not like really protesting. That's just stealing.
Dude, you know what MLK looks like right now?
What?
Dude, MLK looks like a rotisserie chicken because he's turning in his grave over and over and over again right now. Or should I say, a fried rotisserie chicken?
One time I filmed myself giving $5 to a homeless person, and when I turned the camera off, I beat him up and took $6 from him because he had $1 from another guy to him. But as long as I do it on camera, that's all that matters. Always remember that. And plus, I catch so I pretty much have a pass from anything.
Yeah.
Like I can run red lights due to my society points. Like if a cop pulls me over or something, I can just be like, "Do you know who the fuck I am?" And just say like, "I catch." What do you care about a red light?
There's a red light right now.
Look, I mean, I'm such a good person for doing this. No, I'm not going to do it for YouTube views. Just kidding. I'm 19 and I act impulsive. Of course I am. I mean, I'm a great person. I have every right to do this. This is my God-given right from catching to run red lights. So, yeah, I'm pretty much really, really nice and a great person. Like, if the camera's still rolling, if there's a homeless guy, we start dancing around his house when he sees it burning down, thinking it's a ritual or something. Fucking Nick. Oh shit, I said that in front of 216 people.
Are you Jewish?
Yes.
You don't want to commit a hate crime on yourself, do you? That would be anti-Semitic to kill yourself.
No.
Do you like Hitler?
I've almost committed a couple of times. I've actually came really close to dying in 2011. That's why I'm here.
God, dude. Are you like a Jewish Nazi for trying to kill yourself? Are you and Ben Shapiro going to go speak at a college together and talk about how racist you
I
are
have no
to
idea
Jews?
who those people are.
Ben Shapiro is a Jewish That shirt.
Because he hasn't
Jamie,
went anywhere.
Jamie, if you don't want me to call the cops, wear this shirt.
What?
Cut the stream off.
What does it say?
Wear it. Put on the shirt. It's 6XL. It's good. If you don't want me to call the cops, wear the shirt.
So there was a lot more that I could have shown you. There was a lot more footage available of him defending his racial jokes, and he, in a particular call where he was live streaming, he made jokes about being a feminist and was constantly calling the person that he was talking to a misogynist. Like it was a reach, it was deflection, it was a lot of nonsense to basically not take a conversation very serious. And this guy just takes everything as one big fucking joke, which is, he's a young guy, but it's obvious that the creep hunting that he does is clearly for financial prosperity and nothing more. He's not taking anything very serious at all. And he's just, I can't applaud this. So while many other people would sit here and say, well, he did a good thing because he took down EDP and, he caught him in the act. Well, it's hard for me to applaud you for even one good deed when you've done all this other shit that's just awful. For everybody that just bombarded his channel with subs, I don't know what to say. It's disgusting. The guy doesn't deserve a platform. Now, give it a couple years, change your behavior, change your way of thinking, or mature. I don't want to say necessarily change everything about yourself, but grow up, become a little bit more mature, and maybe we could see what would happen in the future. But in general, this is just kind of gross. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Give it a thumbs down if you didn't. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, consider clicking that subscribe button, turning on notifications so that you know anytime I post new content. Come check me out on Twitch, even though I haven't been streaming lately. I'm going to get back into that really soon. We'll get some new videos out sometime soon. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.